Hello, whoever may be watching this. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been thinking about doing this for quite a while now, and I just never built up the guts, but I finally decided, screw it, what's the worst that can happen, right? So if you don't know me, my name is Hannah. I am 18 years old. I guess I'm almost 19, but when I found out I was pregnant, I was freshly 18. I decided to make this channel because for me, as a pregnant teen, I've spent a lot of time on YouTube watching videos from other teen moms, looking for advice, I guess, you know, just seeing how their lives have changed, and it's really comforted me. And I kind of, if I could, I want to be that for other girls. Maybe nobody will ever watch these. Who knows? Either way, it's a good way for me to get my thoughts and feelings out. So enjoy! Before I actually get into like the story of everything, I just want to say sorry for my heavy breathing. I'm literally ready to pop. So I can't breathe very well. My lungs are a little squished, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, just try to ignore that if you can. I'm sorry. So I guess I'll just kind of start out by explaining how I found out I was pregnant and why I decided to keep my pregnancy, because a lot of times these days, and even for me, it's a really hard decision to make, especially at such a young age. So 2 months after I turned 18, I was really sick, like really sick. And like part of me was like, oh, maybe I should take a pregnancy test, but otherwise, like, I should be fine. I don't think I'm pregnant, it's fine. So I did. I took a pregnancy test that came back negative, which was such a lie. Always take two if you're questioning it. Always take two, because mine lied to me and here I am. So take two. Well, about a month later, I'm still sick, like dying sick, like passing out, puking. Life was literal hell because I had no idea what was wrong with me. I couldn't work. I was just like bedridden, feeling like gross. So I went to the doctor where they tested my blood pressure, and it was really, really low, which set off quite a few red flags. He followed up by doing like blood work and stuff, and like still I'm like not even a thought in my mind is like I'm pregnant, like not even in the slightest. So I just have like a general assessment. I do like urine analysis, blood work, you know, the whole works when you don't feel good, the normal stuff. And I go home and I have a nap and whatever, and my doctor calls me and immediately I'm freaking out, but still the thought is not I'm pregnant. It was, I mean, like, it was in the back of my mind, but it wasn't my first thought. I never, in a million years, really imagined that's why he was calling me. So I answer the phone and he goes, hey, Hannah, like, how are you feeling? Whatever. I'm like, fine. Why are you calling me now? Like, stop. And he goes, oh, well, I have some bad news. I'm like, okay, what is it? And he goes, well, it looks like you have a bladder infection. I'm like, okay, like, I get it, but why would you call me for that? Like, it's not really a big deal. And so I laughed it off and I was like, ha, I'm just glad you're not calling to tell me I'm pregnant. And silence. And he goes, well, actually, by the looks of your urine and your blood, you are. And I broke down. Life is so crazy, especially when you just graduate high school. You're trying to figure out your stuff, like you're trying to find yourself. And then all of a sudden you're hit with this huge news. Time goes on. I guess I'll just skip this because you know the rest. I'm freaking out, obviously. So time goes on, I have my first ultrasound, which proved that I was 6 weeks pregnant. not very far along at all. But still, my test was negative, so suing the company. It was really hard. I've never felt more isolated, I guess would be the good word for it, a good word for it. You know that you're not the only person that's ever gone through it, but it also feels like nobody can relate to your situation. And for me, I grew up in a very Catholic household. I was very up and down with the whole thing. But long story short, a couple months go by and I decide that I'm going to keep the baby. So at 20 weeks, I went for my second ultrasound, which is standard. They check that the baby's growing healthy, and you can also find out gender if that's what you choose to do. Which I did, and I found out that it's a baby girl. I don't understand anybody who doesn't find it out. I don't think I could wait that long. How do people plan that? Like, how do you wait 40 weeks, like literally almost 10 months to find out your baby's gender? How do you buy clothes? I don't get it. I kept my pregnancy quite in my circle for quite a while. It's not that I necessarily wanted to hide it, and I'm not ashamed of it now, but when you first find out you're pregnant at 18, people really don't know what to think. And like, I'm a normal kid. I'm not someone that anyone would have like expected this to happen to, and I don't mean that this is like a bad thing. I just mean never in a million years did I or did anyone else think that it would be me that would be a teen mom. I told my parents, and as I said, they're super Catholic, super pro-life. They are so supportive, and I couldn't be more grateful for them. I did choose against abortion. I'm not bashing anybody that decides to have one by any means. That was just my personal choice. That's what I decided was best for me and my heart and my family. As news got out, I was so nervous, as I'm sure anyone who's watching this that's gone through the same situation can relate. It's terrifying for people to find out that you're pregnant, especially when you're so young. People took it, honestly, a lot better than I thought it would. Teen pregnancy doesn't need to be looked on as such a negative thing, because it's not. You're bringing a new life into the world. Like, yes, things change and your body changes and your life changes, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I want girls in the same situation as I am to know that it's not as bad as it seems, and people will tell you your life is over. It's not. So here I am now, 35 weeks pregnant, ready to pop. And it has been the most crazy, exciting journey I've ever been on. And I hope that anyone who's watching this will want to come on this journey with me. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce myself for my first video. I do have a couple of ideas of what I want to do with this channel, but not that many. So if you have ideas or like questions, if you know me, or even if you don't, if you have any questions that are unanswered that you would like to know, please let me know, because even the people that I am close with, I still feel like I haven't gone out of my way to explain much of anything regarding my pregnancy. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just like, unless people ask, I don't typically talk about it. If I can just help one person in the same situation, this would all be so worth any flack that I get for it. Thanks for watching me ramble for probably like 13 minutes at this point. Who knows, maybe even more. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe hit the subscribe button in case I do post more videos. Give it a thumbs up. You know, let me know that you saw it. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.